As consumer expectations increase with the want for a first-class retail experience, the fuel retail industry will have to differentiate its offering in more ways than one. Dover Fueling Solutions set out to discover how to enhance the consumer experience in European fuel retail by surveying 1,200 customers across the UK, France, Germany, and the Netherlands to determine the expectations of today's consumer and the capabilities, products, and solutions required to capture new customers while building loyalty with existing motorists. Today, I'm joined with DFS Sales Director Erik Stoits, Business Development Manager Joost Jansen, and Sales Manager David McHale. Thank you all for joining me as we go through the latest DFS report, Beyond the Pump, Enhancing the Consumer Experience in Fuel Retail. And with that, I will hand it over to Erik.
Yes, I want to speak about consumer habits and expectations. So retail forecourts remain an essential part of daily life, but consumer habits are changing. Visits are often driven by necessity rather than routine, and time spent on site is typically very brief. Across all four markets, most visitors are short, less than 10 minutes, and making spend and reliability on baseline expectations. For operations, meeting this demand requires investment in reliable, high-performance equipment. Integrated payment solutions, such as the Tokheim Crypto VGA outdoor payment terminal and the Tokheim Crypto DIT, the dispenser integrated terminal, support this by streaming payment directly at the dispenser, removing friction from the process. Tokheim and Wayne fuel dispensers are engineered to deliver consistent, accurate fueling, ensuring consumers can complete their transactions securely and efficiently. The survey also shows that digital habits reinforce these trends. 40% of UK and Dutch consumers report using self-checkout for quicker service, and 75% out of UK consumers prefer contactless payment. These habits confirm that speed, convenience, and integration now set the standard for fuel standard station services.
Thank you. And we'll now move on to David.
Yeah, so just looking at some of the factors that shape choice and loyalty, the survey highlighted that price, location, and cleanliness were considered the most important factors when deciding where to refuel, with service and equipment reliability highlighted as another decisive factor. When pumps or payment terminals are out of order, the consumers are quick to switch stations, and the survey confirms this. It showed that 63% of French respondents said they would not return to a service station if the equipment was out of use. RDM, which stands for Remote Diagnostics and Management by DFS, enables retailers to gather enhanced data while also having the capability to carry out remote monitoring, management, diagnostics, and troubleshooting in real time to prioritize maintenance activities. And that helps the fuel stations remain efficient. Tokheim and Wayne's fuel dispensers, as well as the Crypto VGA outdoor payment terminal, deliver the security and reliability customers expect and want. The same principle applies to EV charging as well. Faulty EV chargers are just as damaging to customer loyalty as anything else. DX Power extends this reliability to electric mobility, combining secure payments options with integrated monitoring. So charging points remain fully operational and visible in day-to-day sales and fuel site operations to provide retailers and consumers with a unified experience.
Thank you. And now we move on to Joost.
Yes, thanks, Sarah. I will be happy to touch upon digital expectations and seamless journeys. So consumers expect forecourt payments to be as quick and seamless as any other retail experience. However, the survey also shows clear differences across markets with weak brand loyalty across all countries. Convenience in digital payments has become a major driver for repeat visits. Self-checkout is popular across all four countries, with customers preferring it for speed. And the option to combine fuel and convenience store purchases in a single step also resonates for motorists. Now, we at DFS have the Prisma ecosystem, which plays a central role here because connecting forecourts and retail transactions, supporting loyalty cards, and issuing digital receipts will strengthen trust. While inside the store are order kiosks, they are powered by Flix, by the way, and the DFS self-checkout kiosks, they give consumer faster, but also more flexible checkout options. So we really see this technology being introduced at men's sites where they shop now lately. Finally, also consumers want choice in where and how they pay, but also confidence in security and the flexibility to combine purchase in one step. Our DFS solution, they bring these elements together into one single ecosystem, providing retailers with the means to deliver speed, assurance, but also convenience that define the modern forecourt.
Yes, but this
Thank
also
you.
goes beyond fuel. So fuel may remain a primary reason to visit a site, but expectations are widening. The survey also shows that 60% of UK consumers value loyalty schemes when selecting a station, while personalized offers rank higher in Netherlands and France. The data captured in the survey reinforce a clear point that loyalty is not secured by presence alone, but considerately delivering offers and services that feel relevant. DFS technologies support this broader experience by linking services into a system. Prisma connects fuel and retail data, so loyalty programs and promotions reflect that behavior. In store, the DFS order kiosk and the DFS self-checkout kiosk streamline the checkout process and create space for upselling without adding friction. When combined with secure indoor and outdoor payment solutions, retailers have the tools required to generate a connected ecosystem where every interaction, whether at the pump, screen, or till, delivers measurable value. It also provides retailer with unique insight into the consumer behavior and buying patterns, which can be utilized to further enhance the next on-site experience, all building towards the connected, loyal customer.
Okay, the next topic is centered around smart mobility hubs and building a fuel site of the future. So while speed and accuracy remain essential, the survey highlighted how new demands are centered on transparency, integrated payments, and seamless access to all the sustainable fuels that contribute to decarbonization. For retailers, success will depend on building sites that operate as smart mobility hubs, data-driven, um, integrated and able to adapt quickly as energy types diversify. Connectivity and intelligent use of data will be the critical to managing multiple services efficiently and keeping pace with the consumer expectations.
Yeah, and that's a good point. And DFS is already enabling this connected approach across the industry. So, Tokheim and Wayne dispensers, supported by automatic tank gauges and predictive maintenance tools, they protect trust in every transaction by ensuring accuracy and uptime. Multi-energy dispensers extend that reliability into other fuels such as hydrogen, liquefied natural gas, compressed natural gas, LPG, and HVO. And then for digital journeys, Prisma unifies payments, loyalty, site operations, and while Toko Crypto VGA and Tokam Awaza, they really ensure secure, accredited transactions both at the dispenser and in the C-store as well.
That was great. And that was just some insight into our brand new DFS report. So thank you for joining us today as we discussed our report, Enhancing the Consumer Experience in Fuel Retail. If you'd like to learn more, you can download the full report by scanning the QR code on the screen now or typing in the URL at the bottom. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you on our next LinkedIn Live.